superstar. It's literally we can be exes, but still I'll be called Amir Khan's wife wherever I go.
অনার এবং সিটি অফ জয়তে যখন সিটি অফ ড্রিমসের মানুষ চলে আসে তাহলে স্বপ্ন হলেও সত্যি সেটা বলতেই হয়। ওয়েলকাম টু মির্চি স্টুডিও তো বলতে পারবো না, বাট মির্চি স্টুডিও পৌঁছে গেছে এই মুহূর্তে। অফকোর্স আই ডোন্ট নিড টু ইন্ট্রোডিউস হার, আমি তো তোমাকে বলবো তুমি কে সেটা যদি একটু বলবো।
আমি একটা অরিজিনালি ক্যাল গার্ল, আমার নাম হচ্ছে কিরণ রাও, আর আমি একটা ছোট্ট ছবি বানিয়েছি।
ছোট্ট ছবি
লাপাতা লেডিজ, গিয়ে দেখুন প্লিজ, ইটস ইন দ্য সিনেমাস, ডোন্ট পুট অন ইওর টিভি।
তোমার জীবন থেকে লাপাতা কি হয়ে গেছে?
লাপাতা কি হয়েছে অ্যাকচুয়ালি কিছুই না। রাইট নাও আই থিঙ্ক লিটল বিট আমার ফ্রিডম, বিকজ আই এম রানিং অ্যারাউন্ড প্রমোটিং দ্য ফিল্ম। লাপাতা একটু ঘুম হয়েছে, লাপাতা ঘুম কম হয়েছে, কিন্তু other than that no, my happiness is full with all the reactions.
That is what Mirchi believes in also. You should stay khush all the time. সেটাই হচ্ছে formula.
Correct.
Ladies first, our reservation for women এর মধ্যে, what would be Kiran Rao's choice?
Reservation and conversations about women's rights first. Ladies first is just a nice way of putting it. We need more conversations first. Women, on bringing women to the table to make them equal shareholders in everything.
The equality should be maintained.
Yeah, absolutely. Not maintained, should be created.
Should be created.
Completely not there yet.
আরেকটা জিনিস যেটা তুমি তো ডেফিনেটলি লক্ষ্য করেছো, যেটা হয় যে একজন মহিলা যখন মেয়ে থেকে নারী হলো এবং তারপর তার বিয়ে হলো বা তার কোনো সম্পর্ক হলো, and the moment that lady or that woman is in the public eye, lots of judgment is coming their way. সেখানে তাদেরকে ট্যাগ করা হয় বা লেবেল করা হয়, অমুকের সাথে সম্পর্কে ছিল, তুষুকের এক্স, এইভাবে তাদের যে একটা লেবেল পরিয়ে দেওয়া হয়। আই এম শিওর তুমিও এটা হয়তো অনেক জায়গায় ফেস করেছো। And what do you feel about it? Why does this identity have to be put on?
I mean, I think it starts with the fact that when women get married, they change their surname to their husband's surname. Immediately you're relinquishing some part of your identity. Also the fact that you're getting your surname from your father. So this is something that we've all gotten conditioned to expect and accept. We don't question it. So when I didn't change my surname, a lot of people were surprised. Or I wanted to put my surname into my son's name. So Azad is Azad Rao Khan.
Right.
These are not things that ordinarily are given to women as choices that they can make, that they can choose what name they want to keep, for starters. That says a lot, doesn't it? It says obviously your identity is attached to this man, and especially if this man is a huge superstar, your identity will automatically be forever linked with him being his wife. So that I think goes as par for the course. I mean, because Amir is such a big superstar, it's literally we can be exes, but still I'll be called Amir Khan's wife wherever I go. But even otherwise, people who are not even married to superstars, they are Mrs. someone else. They stop being Ms. whoever they were. I think that speaks volumes.
এই যে তুমি বললে সুপারস্টার, এরকম এত সুপারস্টারকে তুমি কাছ থেকে দেখেছো, ডু ইউ রিয়েলি থিঙ্ক তাদেরকে ডিরেক্ট করার সময় তাদেরকে এরকম কোনো ট্যান্ট্রাম থাকে? ইজ ইট ডিফিকাল্ট টু ডিরেক্ট সুপারস্টারস?
No, I had Amir in my first film. No, he's not difficult at all. In fact, Amir is, but maybe but he's not actually an anomaly or anything. I've worked with Shah Rukh on Swades. I was the first AD on Swades. I've worked with other stars when they've done other films of ours. Like I've also worked on Satya. I've worked on a bunch of movies. Stars actually don't really throw tantrums. Kareena has worked on our films. I don't think, are you saying because he's my husband, he threw tantrums, or in general?
In general.
In general. It's now it's an old perception. I think most film stars these days are highly conscious of their time. They're conscious of their work because there's serious competition today. There's so many people in the fray, so they really want to do good work, and they are highly professional about what they learn they'll have to either learn the dialect, they might have to learn a new skill like martial arts or whatever. They put in the extra hours. So it's really it's not easy being a superstar is what I would say, and none of them take it lightly.
তোমার এই ছবিতে একটা লাইন যেটা আমার মন ছুঁয়ে গেছে সেটা ছিল যে সপনে দেখনে কে লিয়ে মাফি নেই মাঙ্গনি চাইয়ে। তো এরকম কোন স্বপ্নের জন্য কোন একটা সময় মানে কিরণ রাও's জার্নি দ্য ওয়ে ইট হ্যাজ বিন নারী হিসেবে তোমার ক্ষেত্রে সেখানে তুমি অনেক স্বপ্ন দেখেছিলে, আর সেই সময় তোমার কখনো মনে হয়েছিল যে স্বপ্ন দেখে তো ফেললাম, এটা হবে কি হবে না? Or did somebody try to make you feel sorry about the dream that you had?
Fortunately, I haven't had that happen to me. I've never had to let go of a dream. I've always been surrounded by people who've supported me, whether it's my
That's
parents.
a blessing.
It's a huge blessing. Huge blessing. I never stop thanking my stars for my parents, for Amir, for the family that I married into with Amir. I've only had love and so much support that I've never felt like I had to give up my dreams for something else. If I did, I feel it was not them, but it was of my own choice and headspace that I gave up the immediate desire to make a second film after Dhobi Ghat because I wanted to have a child. So I really wanted to make a second film, but I also really wanted to have a baby, and it was very hard for me to have a child, and I chose to have a child first.
But that's the choice you made.
I made that choice, yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah, and I struggled with not making a film for quite a few years, and luckily Biplab Goswami wrote Two Brides, and I was able to make another film. But that was the point at which it was a struggle for me. I thought I might have to give up my dreams of another film, but I didn't have to. Thanks to Biplab.
Thanks to you, we got her.
Yeah.
Which brings me to this question. তিনটে myth সেটা নিয়ে আমি তোমার থেকে জানতে চাইবো নারীদের নিয়ে।
So the first thing is that women are hysterical, which I find so annoying, that women are highly hysterical and emotional. On the other opposite to that, I feel like women are usually the most stable people in any crisis. Like they are
the level-headed ones.
Yeah, they're the ones who hold everything together in a crisis. Second thing are women are bad drivers. I literally want to kill anybody who says that, because there are so many bad drivers in the world, but we don't think of them as male drivers. They're just bad drivers, right? But because so few women drive, if a woman makes a mistake while driving, everyone's like, see, woman driver.
First thing they say is, ladies are ছেড়ে দিন তো এরকমই করবে.
How annoying. And the third thing that people say about women, which I'm trying to think whether it's not untrue, but like lots of people think that women are they are a little bit like they're pushovers. That you can just you roller on them with your opinion, and it's a lot of people feel like that's so finally just keep at it and they'll give up. She'll say no a few times, but then just keep doing it, and then actually she doesn't mind, she'll give up. This I find the most annoying. And it's usually the reason women give in to unreasonable demands is out of a sense of frustration and exhaustion and wanting to get on with their lives in some way. So they make compromises of all kinds because they just want to get out of situations.
কিন্তু সেটা কোথাও তোমার মনে হয় সেটা কোথাও লার্জার লেন্সে দেখতে গেলে ইনফেরিয়র করে দিচ্ছে না সেই নারীকে।
Of course, it's for many reasons women choose to take the path of least resistance. They're like, let's not make it a confrontation. Let's not get into a point where it becomes, uncomfortable or the situation is not pleasant. They don't like to create unpleasantness. There's a quality among most of us. We want to maintain the balance. We want everything to be happy and good. So we'll rarely be the ones to start a fight. Anyway, so that's one of the things that I don't like.
তোমার যদি কোনো সুপার পাওয়ার থেকে থাকে তাহলে সেটা কি হবে?
Superpower. Oh my God, I would be able to. I mean, there's so many wrongs in this world that I would right. So many wrongs. Like,
There's too many.
too many wrongs.
Too
How do
many
I
to
even
just
start?
make a note
Yeah,
of.
yeah. So I would like the superpower of being able to fix all the wrong things about this world.
একটা law যদি তুমি চেঞ্জ করতে পারো সেটা কি হবে? Any one law that you want to change.
Any one law. Uh, ooh. Legally, what are the things that I hate? There's nothing much that Indian legal system is not bad. One law that I would change is how, you know, under trials are allowed to languish in jail without bail for so long. People under trial should not have to be in bail, be waiting in jail. There should be a very, very strict time limit within which you have to convict a person. I mean, unfortunately, I don't think I'm changing the law. In fact, what I would, I would be changing lots of laws to do this.
Too many to do
Too
this,
many to do
basically.
this.
আরও একটা জিনিস কিছুদিন আগে সুপ্রিম কোর্ট অফ ইন্ডিয়া থেকে একটা হ্যান্ডবুক পাবলিশ করা হয়, চিফ জাস্টিস করেন সেটা। সেখানে লেখা ছিল যে এই যে আদার উইমেনের লেবেলিং দেওয়া হয়, এক্সট্রা ম্যারিটাল অ্যাফেয়ার্সের ক্ষেত্রে হতে পারে, বা when somebody is having a love child. We usually take examples of Anina Gupta who's gone through it because she is an icon, let's face it. কিন্তু এখন এরকম অনেকের গল্পে আছে, আমার বন্ধুই আছে, যে বাড়ির এগেইনস্টে গিয়ে opted to have a child without being married. বা কেউ যদি এরকম সম্পর্কে থাকে with a married man, তখন ধরেই নেওয়া হয় যে সে খারাপ, সে বাজে, লুজ ক্যারেক্টার কোট আনকোট, আর আদার উমেন হিসেবে লেবেল করা হয়। সেখানে সুপ্রিম কোর্ট অফ ইন্ডিয়া বলছে যে নো, they are also women in love and women of respect. What's your thought on this?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel when it's consenting adults doing anything, we have no right to judge beyond a point unless someone's in it either out of compulsion or is being in some way coerced into doing this, or you know, is harming somebody by doing this. You know, in a, of course, emotional. I'm not counting emotional harm. So. Always women are the ones who get labelled when anything happens. The other woman or the loose woman, or like you said, the homebreaker is always usually a woman. Right. So I take great objection to that kind of labelling. Definitely, I don't think it's right at all.
Yeah. What makes Kiran Rao extraordinary?
Extraordinary.
Ordinary.
I don't know. Am I? I'm not sure that there is anything much.
একটা এমন জিনিস, একটা এমন ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্ট, দেখো আমি এইটুকুনি হোমওয়ার্ক করে এসেছি, আমি জানি তুমি ফুড সায়েন্সেস নিয়ে পড়েছো, তো তোমাকে কোন জিনিসটা নারিশ করে, তোমাকে কোনটা এক্সট্রা অর্ডিনারি মানে এটা তোমাকে বলতেই
well, I love vegetables. I love potol, maybe that's my superpower. I love all kinds of weird things, so to eat. So yeah, I mean, but
তো হজম করার শক্তি হচ্ছে তোমার এক্সট্রাঅর্ডিনারি ফর্মুলা, সবকিছু হজম করতে পারে।
হ্যাঁ, সবকিছু হজম করতে পারে। Actually, that's true. That's a good way to put it. Honestly, yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Food for thought.
Food for thought. I think I'm able to digest, and it's not always a good thing because you end up taking a lot more than you should be taking.
হ্যাঁ, সেটা অনেক কিছু পেন্ট আপ করে ভেতরে, ওটাকে আরো ছবি বানিয়ে বানিয়ে তুমি ক্রিয়েটিভলি চ্যানেলাইজ করবে। এই যে বলিউডে এত আইটেম নাম্বারস হচ্ছে এবং ফ্রি বেলে অনেকে গিয়েছে, বাট when I see a Nora F ভিডিও, I am literally blown away, কারণ ও খুব প্যাশনেটলি ওখানে নাচে। বা আমি যখন জাহ্নবীকে রিল পোস্ট করতে দেখি, তখন আমার মনে হয় ওয়াও, শি ইজ অপটেড ফর ইট। সেখানেও লোকের প্রচুর মতামত থাকে, কেন এভাবে নাচছে, সেটা কারোর হয়তো চয়েস নাই হতে পারে, কিন্তু objectification of women when it comes to item numbers, do you think it is too cliched? নাকি তোমার মনে হয় এটা তাদের চয়েস, তাদের করতে দেওয়া?
I mean, yeah, I do think it's not. See, these conversations can only happen when you're talking in the context of women not having, you know, that women not having safety or rights in other spaces. But within a space of entertainment, when women choose to perform and choose to perform in a way that is maybe overtly very sexual, I feel it's absolutely their choice to do it.
Correct.
And honestly, it's very beautiful for women also to watch as well as men. It's not like only men enjoy women dancing. I love to, like you said, you see Nora F dance, I love it.
Yeah.
So I think it's the gaze with which it's shot, the situation into which it's put, and those usually a lot of these people don't have control over. You know how it's put on screen, or what is done with it later, and you know they don't have control over the image after performing. And honestly, that's something that over time we'll find our level with this. There will be hopefully, like, that will not necessarily mean lack of respect. It's like saying that if she's worn a short dress, she deserves to be raped or treated badly or whatever. This is that mindset. Yeah. So now to counteract that, we should all wear, completely clothed. Be completely clothed is also not okay. So I feel like this is we need to arrive at a place where it's the conversation shifts from objectification to having equal rights, equal opportunity for women across the board.
তুমি যেটা বলছো সেটা হচ্ছে চোখের দেখা নয়, দেখার চোখ চাই।
দেখার চোখ চাই।
দেখার চোখ চাই
Actually,
সেটা সবথেকে বেশি ইম্পর্টেন্ট।
Yeah.
কলকাতা তোমার কাছে ভালোবাসার শহর, তো তোমার কাছে কলকাতা আর প্রেম ব্যাপারটা ঠিক কিরকম, সেটার যদি তোমাকে মেলবন্ধন করতে হয় সেটা যদি একটু বলো।
I'm wondering. It is like an eternal love story, my love for Cal, honestly. What does love mean to me? Love means to me here, I mean, it means to me the beautiful, sort of lawn, I remember, of Victoria Memorial with the sky above me. And, having puchka on Russell Street and playing tennis in Saturday Club. These are all love for me. I grew up here, so for me the love is very deeply rooted in a sense of freedom, a sense of, a belonging. I really felt I belonged in Calcutta, so that was truly what Calcutta taught me, and that's what I love most about the city.
তোমাদের বন্ধুত্ব কি করে হলো? সেই স্ক্রিপ্টে তুমি কি করে বলবে দিস ইজ ইট? এটা কি করে হয়েছে? তুমি লিখেছো, you've been the script writer for Lavata Ladies, you have directed the film.
Yes.
তোমার কাছে যখন
actually in 2018 Amir came to me and said, "K, I have a script for you. Listen to this."
Okay.
And in one line he told me the story. He was like, two girls are going in a train, two brides, they are in Gungat. The guy takes his wife home, he opens the Gungat, someone else. Different bride. I said, "Kya? What?" Then what happens? That's where he comes in. So Amir said, "Abhi padho." So I read Viplab's Two Brides,
which is now Lapata Ladies.
Yeah, which is now Lapata Ladies.
তাহলে তোমার যে দুই ব্রাইডকে নিয়ে তুমি এটা করেছিলে, দুই বধূ, তাদের এখন ঠিকানা হচ্ছে কিরণ রাও।
Exactly.
We have landed in a safe place.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks a lot.